What's up, Facebook peeps? Todd About Town. It's been a few days, well, I don't know, I guess about 2 days since I posted a video. The last video was a food review, but wasn't in the best mood. It was, you know, just like a few minutes ago, just said I got some bad news. But it's besides the point. It was still, you know, a hello video. It wasn't really too much. I believe I was eating breakfast. But, a special video today. I don't know how long it's going to take. I encourage whoever watches it to watch it in its entirety if you can. For all those of you who know me and love me, I'm feeling somewhat patriotic today. I think y'all know why. I'm sorry, guys. You can hear me sniffling and stuff. My sinuses, my allergies. Today marks, you know, a day in history. We all know as Americans, if you don't know what this is, then you're not American. You know, countless lives were lost. You know, yesterday at this time, you know, these people were getting ready for work, you know, kissing their husbands or wives goodbye, making sure the kids got out to school. Came home, did their normal routine, and then today at 8:15 they're in the process of, you know, doing all that again, not knowing that thousands of people that are going to their jobs would never be coming back home. I remember where I was when all this went down. I was working. I lived down in South Florida, and I was a roof mechanic. Can't believe it or not, I was a roof mechanic. And my partner and I we were at a roof repair, and my partner, he liked listening to Howard Stern. I'm a Howard Stern fan, so I'm like, hey, no problem. It was just coincidence that we finished the repair on the roof, and we were taking our supplies down from the roof and putting them back on our truck. And my partner was sitting in the truck at the time because it was just a few more things to get. I chose to get them myself. I remember it was a really hot morning. South Florida is no joke when it comes to heat and humidity. And he yelled at me. He's like, Todd, get in here. You need to hear this. And Howard Stern did such a great job. Over the years, I always commended him for it. And we were just sitting there in shock and awe. We couldn't believe what we were hearing. Then the owner of the roofing company got a hold of us on the radio and said, he asked if we were done with our repair. We said yes. He said, all right, we're calling it a day. Back to the shop right now. We knew what he was talking about. We knew why he said it. So my partner's driving in the shop, and I remember I kept trying to tell him, yo, watch the road, because he was in shock. I mean, I was too. Now, you always see these memes on Facebook. Now, I make these videos for Facebook, so I try to use Facebook as an example for a lot of things that I talk about. Always see these memes, always remember, or don't forget. Now, I for one, I always remember, because the news coverage, I mean, they showed everything unfold. Let's not forget, though, that the World Trade Centers weren't the only buildings that were attacked. Let's not forget the people that lost their lives at the Pentagon. The passengers that gave their lives to prevent, I believe I don't know this, so don't kill me, Flight 93, that they stuck up for themselves and they attacked their attackers. The plane went down and they lost their lives, but they lost their lives doing what was right. Now, remember the days following these attacks. I remember that everybody, there was an American flag outside of everybody's house, as far as the eye could see, and nobody was talking racial shit. Nobody was acting prejudiced. We all came together for a common goal. But now, I'm sorry guys, I'm reaching for something. Okay, but now, let's not forget, you know, today is a day of reflection. And I'm going to give you a really good example. A modern example, something that's going on right now. A few thousand people lost their lives September 11, 2001. But right now, as far as experts' best guess, we have lost over 180,000 Americans to an attacker that we can't even see. Now, we're equaling the battle right now. I feel that, you know, the advances in modern science and modern medicine will prevail, and they are our hidden soldiers. To blame one person for how slow this is going is impossible. So for any of you that blame our president for this, think about it. Just think about it. We're all doing our part. He's doing it from an office. We're doing it out here. We're the foot soldiers. We're all soldiers. We don't have to wear a uniform at this point. The only uniform we have is a mask. As long as we keep doing that, it will help. It will help the forefront, you know, put this under control. But my point is, if you see a bunch of jumbo jets hit buildings, and it makes us all come together, why can't we all come together for this? Why? Because we can't see it? You think it's a fruitless battle? But the racial unrest that's going on right now is the worst I've ever seen. And I'm 46 years old. Don't you think that we should all be thinking about sticking together and dropping all this prejudice crap? I do. I'm not a prejudiced man. I've said it before, I'll say it again. 95% of my friends are of other races. You know, if you talk, and talking about minorities, there are no such thing. There is, I'm sorry, let me say it again. What fucked up grammar that is. There is no such thing as minorities anymore. And if you believe the numbers that you see on a sheet of paper, you might want to push that to the side, because nobody knows the actual numbers. Not even the Census Bureau. Allergies. So why can't we come together now like we did then? It's because of the media. You know, every time we see law enforcement, I'm going to use law enforcement on this. Every time we see, they show clips of law enforcement acting unfairly or abusing their power or attacking someone, the media only puts one race on there: the African Americans. To all you African Americans out there that are my friends, and there's a lot of them, most of my friends are African American, that watch this video, think about that. Think about how many times you see law enforcement officials attacking someone on the news. They're always African American. So what the media is portraying you is that the only race that law enforcement officials act unfairly to are African Americans. Whoever believes that should seek psychiatric help, because Corrupt police are corrupt police are corrupt police. They don't care what color you are. They see an opportunity to smash you up, they're gonna do it. And I've seen so many. I'm gonna stereotype. I see so many Caucasians getting messed up by police. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. So I just don't understand prejudice anymore, and the media is feeding it. I don't even watch the news anymore. The only time I really watch the news is for the weather, but I have a weather app on my phone. And the reason they do this is for ratings and this. That's all. If they show any other race getting beat up by cops or killed by cops, it won't really improve ratings, because this is the way that they designed it. But if they show a clip of police assaulting an African American, their ratings will skyrocket and they'll get more of this. It's all about the cash. So don't ever forget what happened September 11th, because you need to remember it now. It's Todd About Town. I'm out.